One of the questions that we commonly get is, do I need a pre-approval before I start looking at homes? So today we brought in our mortgage expert, Jess Rielly from Envoy Mortgage, to help us answer that question.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jess.
Hi, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the simple answer is absolutely. It is extremely important to make sure that you have that pre-approval in place before you start looking at homes and find the right property. There's a lot of reasons for that, but naming just a couple of them. Number one, without a pre-approval, you don't know what products and programs you're actually eligible for. So there's a lot of risk in that, right? Number two is you don't know what price range, not only you qualify for, but where you're comfortable at. So one thing that we do when we do a pre-approval letter is we look at things like where are interest rates, what would your payment be at this estimated purchase price, just to ensure that you're shopping in the right price range. And then, as you know, Josh, if you want to be considered a serious buyer from sellers, you have to have that pre-approval letter in place to make an offer.
Perfect, yeah. And what would you say to somebody who is hesitant to take that step? Like, we're talking with buyers, sometimes they're first-time buyers, sometimes they're experienced buyers, but they're just like, no, I don't want to talk to a lender. I don't want to go through that. Like, what would you say to them, or how would you go about, making sure that they know that this is an important step?
Through that process. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great question too. And I do get that a lot because getting pre-approved feels so official, right? It's like, this means I'm buying a house and this means I have to move quickly. And that's not the case. So don't think of getting pre-approved as meaning, okay, you're going to buy and you're going to buy soon. A lot of times it's just getting enough information to know what you can buy and know what programs you are eligible for. So I wouldn't be afraid of the process, right? It is a super simple process, especially working with great local lenders. So don't be afraid of it. Reach out. We're happy to answer any questions that you have and keep the process simple.
Right. And so say someone now said, okay, I understand, I need to take this step, I'm serious. What do they need to have prepared, or what sets them up for success, so when we connect them to a lender like you, they can get off and running with that?
Yeah, I appreciate that question too, because sometimes people are surprised with what all is involved with getting pre-approved. So getting pre-approved first involves a loan application. The application typically is done online, so you can do that at your convenience. It also does involve some documentation, and this is kind of the homework. I call it homework that I give my buyers. So we're going to document two things. We're going to document what your income is and what your assets are. So typical documents that we look for are things like your pay stubs. We look at W-2s. If you're self-employed, we're going to look at the last 2 years worth of tax returns. And then we document your assets with things like bank account statements or investment account statements. So for us, all of that information can be provided online through our secure portal. So anything and everything that you provide is secure and protected.
Perfect. What are some other things that potential buyer should be aware of or know when they're ready to start this process?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect a buyer to know too much. So don't feel like you have to do all of this homework. I have all of the time where buyers call and say, I want to apply specifically for this loan program, done all my research, and this is what I think I'll qualify for. Don't worry about that, right? Like, that's our job, and we're here to help you through that process. It does help to, have the documentation gathered. I would say that's one of the hardest parts. But other than that, like knowing what price range you should qualify for, knowing programs, you don't have to know any of that.
Okay, great. So let's say somebody wants to get started on this process. So how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me. Probably the easiest way is by phone. My cell phone number is what I use. I don't even have a business line, as you know, because I'm out and about everywhere. So my cell phone number is 815-997-0149. You can call that number. You can text that number if you're more comfortable with text. Otherwise, reach out to Josh, because he has my contact information as well.
Yeah, we're always happy to connect folks with Jess and her team and make sure that people get a great experience when they're looking to purchase their home.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks, Jess. And of course, if you are looking to start the process of purchasing a home, or you just have questions about the local real estate market, you can always reach out to me or our team, and you can give us a call at 608-345-6594, or visit our website, holtrealestateteam.com, for more information, and we would love to help you start the journey of purchasing a new home. Thanks again for taking the time to watch our video, and thanks to Jess. And until next time, be well.